Countless preening social media alphas peddle cartoonish masculine bravado, but true unshakable inner confidence stems from having the stones to reject society's crippling expectations. Here are 10 things genuine men should avoid doing at all costs to retain integrity, self-respect, and spiritual virility. 1. Being a thirsty yes man. Craven people-pleasing is a pitiful, emasculating compulsion arising from deep insecurities and lack of self-possession. Real patriarchs don't grovel. They dictate based on unapologetic principles. If voicing inconvenient truths triggers others' frail egos, too bad. No self-respecting man betrays his intrinsic code for cheap affirmation. Spinelessness disgusts. It allures nobody. 2. Pedestalizing images over substance. Surface charisma and glamorous showmanship lure naive minds into worshiping hollow brands over prioritizing character. True sages look beyond seductive illusions toward what anchors concrete competence and impact. Trophy wives, mansions, and flashy baubles signify zero virility when detached from inner wisdom. The biggest giants command reverence with their priceless embodied substance. 3. Diverting your seed irresponsibly. Reproductive finesse defines patriarchal prowess. Every emission of lifeblood represents transmuting sacred ancestral legacies through your vessel. Wasting this volatile force on trifling hedonism diminishes self-realization. Those scattering their seed impulsively on pornography and fleeting sexual liaisons abort their peak potentials. True kings conserve and channel their creative essences with discipline. 4. Engaging in vice-based coping. Artificially medicating existential anxieties via intoxicants or degenerate behaviors is unbecoming of an actualized male. A truly grounded sovereign rests undisturbedly centered amidst all circumstances. Momentary sensations of calm obtained by pickling your consciousness in substance abuse or mindless compulsions only imprint deeper turmoil. There's nothing valorous about stagnating as a restless, diluted shell. 5. Failing to challenge yourself. Growth demands transcending successive plateaus and shedding expired identities. Any prolonged stasis signals spiritual withering. Men who abstain from routinely thrusting themselves into empowering struggles, discomfort zones, daring initiations, and heroic ordeals automatically atrophy. Your strengths utterly plateau if you never pressure test your thresholds. Forsaking these trials sentences you to terminal mediocrity. 6. Sublimating your darkness. Many new agey platitudes indoctrinate suppressing masculine shadows like rage, lust, possessiveness, and power under suffocating moralism. Yet these primal Dionysian impulses innately propel the conquering spirit. Those denying and pacifying their inner beasts unwittingly sabotage core vitality. Judicious reconciliation, not dissociative severance, unleashes the divine ferocity. 7. Betraying your brother's loyalty. Tribal bonding invokes men's most transcendental energies and vulnerabilities, those breaching codes of allegiance to trusted allies in your sacred masculine fraternity mutilate their souls when defecting under temptations like petty jealousies, greed, or opportunism. Such backstabbing splinters away segments of your psychic integrity that never fully reintegrate. 8. Living vicariously through women. Those defining themselves primarily as appendages validating women's perpetual praise-fishing campaigns epitomize male hollowness. From simpering beta orbiters to groveling nice guys to henpecked corporate drones, any man subjugating his intrinsic path to overcompensating female approval is scarcely more than a court eunuch transparently fronting surrogate power. 9. Subscribing to false feminist virtues. Progressive rhetoric grooms boys into renouncing masculinity altogether under patriarchal, toxic archetypes. However, feminizing modern manhood's narrative exclusively around vulnerability, empathy, deference, and compromise systematically disempowers emotional range. Though harnessing these energies respectfully elevates partnerships, force always governs primacy. Forsaking dominance absolutism seeds hierarchy inevitable in earthly realms. 10. Chasing status and accolades. Social approval ultimately symbolizes slavery in differing cages. While responsibility responsibility, honor, and excellence integrate masculine archetypes, those primarily seeking acclaim become imprisoned by a perpetual need for pedestalized significance. True self-sovereignty emerges when you operate identically, whether anonymous or lauded. At your deathbed, does your trophy case or embodied legacy define you? Many will find these edicts extreme, but the realized man's path was never for the feeble. Standing as the embodiment of pure masculinity demands ruthlessly shearing away all weakness, compromise, and enslaving attachments. If this disturbed yet intrigued your spirit's depths, you were born for apotheosis. Subscribe to separate the emasculated from the elite immortal echelons.